for love.
Hi guys, so if you are new to this channel, hello, my name is Maraila, and if you aren't new, welcome back. So right now it is morning, but I've just been sitting debating on how I should start this video. So I know I have not been on this channel for a while. I have many reasons to why I haven't been doing it, but I decided to come back. But I wanted to change up my channel style. It's going to be less structured because I felt like the videos that are on my channel right now aren't laid back. And I don't know, I feel like I want it to be more laid back, where I do like this kind of talking vlog thing, just random stuff. I'm going to be doing this more laid back kind of feel, and I hope you guys will enjoy the content on my channel. I feel like I'll enjoy it. July everyone. So right now I'm just going to be doing some assignments just because I want to like get as much work done as possible, because I've learned from the worst. I'm like the epitome of a procrastinator. I remember like a month ago for my final, but then he wanted us to do like a 10-page paper to turn it on our final day. And I did my 10-page paper. We had 3 weeks to do it, so just keep in mind we had a lot of time to do it, but I chose to do it 2 days before it was due. That includes planning it, that includes finding resources, that includes figuring out what my topic is going to be about, because I was still iffy on what I wanted to talk about. And so that whole process like opened my mind to like, don't procrastinate, because procrastination is a horrible thing. I did pretty good considering it was 2-day work. My hair is all wet because I took a shower. I feel refreshed. Fireworks are going off, and then my puppy is scared. I'm trying to comfort her by petting her. The fireworks are kind of terrifying. It's the end of the day. Didn't do much for 4th of July. I actually had helped my parents spread some mulch. Mulch is like wood chips, and we had this patch of dirt in the side of our house, and we decided to cover that. And that's like the highlight of my 4th of July. I don't mind not going to watch fireworks because I hate traffic, and usually when you go watch fireworks there's freaking traffic everywhere. Hopefully tomorrow is interesting just because I have school tomorrow. I take summer courses. You can choose to take summer courses, but most people choose not to. I chose to take it because we can get credit, and I usually have nothing to do over the summer. So I'm like, okay, I'll take some classes. That's pretty much today. Hopefully something interesting actually happens and that I can like vlog.
Oh. Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
Good morning, everyone. So I'm sorry if I speak quietly.
Good, actually.
I'm just
Really nice.
exhausted right now. I was able to sleep last night, which is great, but I slept really late again, as I always do. And I'm heading off to school because I have one summer course right now that I have to take. When I get home, I'm going to try to finish some work and try to get something done. study for my driver's permit because that's coming up really soon and I didn't study. By the way, I'm wearing this tie-dye shirt and then I have this yellow hat. I'm just wearing some shorts because it's freaking hot, and then some Birkenstocks that I had to take off to show you guys. So I am back home, and thank goodness, because there are some moments though where school is pretty cool, but when it comes to like lots and lots of lectures, I just can't. For me to be engaged in something, I have to sort of participate in the discussion or read out loud, or I have to be doing something. But when it's just plain lectures and you're just writing, and it's just so boring, I can't. But I'm back home, and a lot of my friends were texting me about AP test scores, and that, well, mine's not going to be coming out till later. It really depends on what state you're in, but mine's not coming out yet. I can wait because I don't want to see my test scores just because I don't feel too good about them. But that's what's been happening so far. I'm gonna go eat some lunch because I'm kind of hungry. Okay, so it is now almost, what time is it? It is 10:31. Yeah, right now I was just doing some assignment for my music college course, and right now I'm going to be stitching this patch, which I've had for a while now. It says save the nature. Honestly, that doesn't really make sense to me, save the nature. I don't really think the was necessary. I don't know. You can tell me in the comments below if this is grammatically correct. It just sounds funny. But I've had this patch for a while. It was on my previous backpack. If you watched my back to school supplies haul, then you probably know the backpack I'm talking about. And I had actually stitched this right in front, but then that backpack broke. So I took it off, and now I'm going to stitch it on my pencil case. One of my pencil cases. I'm not really too familiar with stitching. I basically just taught myself how, and I don't even know if I'm doing it correctly. I mean, it's fun to stitch. You guys should try it sometime. I wanted to make this part a sort of talk to each other, talk about random stuff. I don't know, it's nighttime. I always love to talk about deep stuff at night. So how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing okay. There are some things I've been worrying about lately, such as like AP test scores. I'm worrying about my college courses because we only have a little bit of time left, but we have a lot of things to do. I feel like I'll do so much better in school if I had the time to collect myself and just have enough time to myself and rest a bit. Because we basically spend majority of our time in school. Like literally we're there from the morning till afternoon, sometimes even evening if you have like extracurricular activities like I do. Luckily, I like my school. There are some things that I feel like can improve, but I like it. It has my kind of vibes. I get along with most of the people there. It's pretty small. It's like 500 students, so we all basically like know each other. It's like a family, and that's what I like. Since it's really academic based, we're really pressured to do our best in school and to compete. And I mean, a little competition doesn't hurt, but I feel like they pressure us way too much to the point where we don't have enough time to ourselves. I feel like it's important to have time to yourself and to get to know who you are, because if we're just studying all the time, we just learn how to be robots, and that's not really what life's about. Life's about experiencing things and stuff, because in the end of the day, a grade doesn't really define who you are as a person, because you can get the best grades in the world but still work like in a really crappy job. Again, I think it's a balance of knowing how to balance your social life with your academic life, because if you just focus on your academic life, or if you just focus on your social life. You know, it's not a balance, and life is all about learning how to balance things. I don't know, that's my thoughts. I always think about these things, and I'm the kind of person that really strives for really good grades. You can say I've been pressured to get good grades, but also I expect myself to get good grades. And I feel like I do that too much, to the point where I can't enjoy certain things in life. And I've been learning how to just, you know, work hard but be happy with who I am, and to sort of get out there and experience things rather than just always staying home and studying and, you know, trying to be the best. The most important thing is to be your best self. And that's what I kind of learned throughout the past couple months, is to just be your best self, and that's really all that matters. And just strive to be happy. If you're happy working somewhere what people deem as like a crappy job, then stay because you're happy. Just strive to be happy. You don't have to be the richest person in the world. You don't have to be the smartest person in the world to be happy. I mean, I'm not saying to not focus on your studies. You should still focus on your studies. Like, I still focus on my studies, but I'm saying it's also important to have outside experiences, because that will help you in the future, and that will help you in the real life. I've been blabbering for the past 7 minutes. I'm probably gonna cut it short just because I don't want to make this whole video way too long, and it's really just me blabbering. I don't know if you guys enjoy me blabbering. If you do, that's great. You can comment that down below. We can have sessions where we just talk. I mean, I have nothing else to say, but see you tomorrow. All through sorts of crap, so it was time for an upgrade, and so I got the iPhone 7. It's in the color rose gold. You can't really tell it's gold on camera, but it is rose gold.